The Moline M3000 Even-lok is the latest introduction to our mounted spherical line of bearings. This spherical insert is manufactured by SKF and is available in shaft sizes from 1 7/16 up to 4 inches. The units come in expansion and non-expansion in a 2 and 4 bolt pillow block, 4 bolt flange, piloted flange, and wide slot take-up styles. This bearing is great for applications where vibration is excessive, such as screening, conveying, air and material handling, or industrial laundry equipment. It is commonly used in situations where the set screws on traditional bearings have worked loose, causing bearing failure and shaft damage. The near 360-degree grip on the shaft this bearing provides reduces noise, vibration, and fretting corrosion that can result from the micro movement between the shaft and the bearing inner rings when using traditional set screw designs. The Even-lok distributes locking force equally over the contact surface, thus eliminating risk of local material failure in the inner sleeve. The M3000 Even-lok allows for easy mounting and dismounting. Before mounting, make sure there is sufficient clearance to access dismounting set screws on the back of the unit. These are covered by yellow plastic protection plugs. Do not remove the plastic protection plugs inserted in the set screw holes or remove the plastic end caps until you are ready to install the bearing onto the shaft. Prior to installation, do not loosen nor tighten mounting set screws. Use only the supplied Even-lok wrench for tightening set screws on the bearing. For optimum bearing performance, it is important to start the mounting process with a shaft that is free of burrs and dirt. Please review your shaft and file down burrs and wipe clean. Lubricate the shaft with light oil. Check the shaft diameter and review recommended shaft tolerances found on the instructions that came with your bearing. Clean the base of the bearing and support surface where it will rest. Be sure the supporting surface is flat. If the bearing elevation must be adjusted by shims, the shims must extend the length and width of the support surface. Slide the bearing with the mounting side facing outward onto the shaft where the unit is to be secured. Please note, the mounting side of the bearing is the side that does not have the yellow plastic protection plugs inserted in the set screw holes. Leave a 1.5 inch minimum housing spacing to allow for insertion of an Allen wrench in the dismounting side set screws. Bolt the housing securely to the support. For the expansion style bearing, the insert must be centered in the housing to allow for axial shaft expansion. Therefore, you will need to move the bearing axially in the housing in both directions as far as it will go and determine the centered position. It will be necessary to relieve the bearing load while moving the assembly. Snug the mounting screws located in the mounting side collar to finger tightness, holding the short leg of the supplied Even-lok wrench. Tighten the mounting screws a total of a half a turn by alternately tightening in 2 increments, quarter turn and quarter turn. Please refer to the tightening pattern diagram found in the instruction sheet that came with your M3000 unit. Tighten each set screw until the long end of the Even-lok wrench bows a half inch under finger pressure. Please note, do not use power-driven tools or auxiliary equipment such as a hammer or pipe in tightening set screws. To remove an M3000 bearing from the shaft, first retighten the mounting side set screws until the long end of the Even-lok wrench bows a half inch under finger pressure only. Next, Loosen the mounting side set screws 1 to 2 full turns. Using a screwdriver or other suitable tool, remove and discard the 2 plastic protection plugs. Alternately tighten the dismounting screws in quarter-turn increments until the bearing is released from the shaft. You should hear a distinctive pop indicating release. Loosen the dismounting set screws, unbolt the housing from the support structure, and remove the complete assembled unit from the shaft. If you should have further questions about the M3000 Even-lok or any of our other products, please contact us here at the factory. Moline Bearing, we're here to help.